today's session, we will see about Nest.js, Postgres, and CRUD operation. Fine. The day one, introduction to full stack development and basis of front-end development using Angular. Day two, we are entering into a complete web app development of a dynamic web page of social media app for like and dislike using Angular front-end development. So day three, we are entering into backend. Then day four, we are entering into complete full stack. Okay, combining backend as well as frontend. Now it's a day three. We are completely focused on backend session. Backend addition to the database too. So backend Nest.js is one of the excellent backend framework. So which is a powerful backend framework which used to provide all kind of APIs, application programming interface. Then this Nest.js, which also connected to type ORM. Type ORM is one of the excellent concepts. The ORM stands for Object Relational Mapping. Object Relational Mapping. So without creation of table, the Nest.js automatically create a table and create the required columns and establish a connection between Nest.js as well as database. So there is no need to create a table, then all those nested queries, then in addition to that, perform some trigger or cursor, and nothing is needed. So just you can install a database tools, then if needed, you can create your own database, a separate database for your project. Then that's all. All other things are handled by Nest.js, the framework which is called as type ORM, type object relational mapping. That's fine. Then here we are completely focused on CRUD activity. Create, read, update, and delete. Create, read, update, and delete. So CRUD activity. So complete CRUD activity for all the actions. For connecting with database, for inserting data into database, for fetching a data from database, fetching all data in a database, or fetching data from based on ID, or update data, or otherwise deleted it. So these are the plan for today's session. In addition to that, we will see one more tool, the tool which will be named as Postman. Postman is a tool for testing backend API. Before connecting it to frontend, you can test your backend API with the help of Postman tool. So step one, normally open a terminal. Normally open our virtual machine and then open a terminal. Then step two, normal thing. So everything you can install Angular CLI for creating an Angular project. Similar way here, it's for Nest CLI for creating a Nest project. So npm I stands for install -g. G stands for global at nest.js/CLI. So the Nest.js client was installed in step number one. Then now the step number two. In the step number two, installation was completed. Now in our step number two, you can create a new project. In Angular, for creation of new project, you can use a markup called as ng new project name. Here the project markup named as nest new. Instead of ng, here the markup which will be changed into nest. Instead of ng, here the markup which will be named into nest. So nest new type ORM-demo. Type ORM-demo is the name of the project. So it create a new project. Then in that time, which will ask for which initially you can create a new project. During the creation, it will ask which package manager would you like to use. So there are three package manager, one for node package manager npm, then yarn at another resource manager. Then in addition to that, the proficiency node package manager. So three package managers are available. So which one you want to choose? Already we are practiced in npm. So I will choose the first one, npm. So I will choose npm. Then now the required packages and required folders, libraries, whatever package softwares or library files are needed, everything was automatically installed. So completely it will be handled by Nest package manager. Yeah. Now a new project was created. So step number one for installing Nest client. Step number two for create a new project. Then step number three, So some additional packages are needed here. For creating a Postgres project, some additional packages are needed. Step number 1 for installing Nest client. Step number 2 for creating a new project. Step number 3, some 3 packages are required. The package number 1 at nestjs/typeorm. Package number 2, type ORM. The package number 3, Postgres short form PG. So npm install 3 packages. The first one at nestjs/typeorm. The second one, typeorm, the complete package. The third one, Postgres package in the short form, which represented as PG. So the 3 packages were installed. Now the complete work fine. Now I am entering into the third stage. So normally code space dot, which will open everything in Visual Code IDE. So I will type code space dot. Yes, the Visual Code IDE which will open. Then npm run start :dev. npm run start :dev, which start the project. So complete thing was similar to Angular. So now I am entering into a live demo. Then the step number 1, I will open my terminal. Open my terminal. Yes. Then I will install Nest.js client. So npm I for install -g for global. Then at nestjs/cli. So npm install -g at nestjs/cli. I will press enter. So the Nest.js client package at nestjs/client. So next, always all those JavaScript frameworks, either for Angular or React or Vue.js or Node, anything, everything for client-side scripting languages. Fine. So because of that reason, we are installing client-side packages. So I will install npm i -g at nestjs/cli. I will open DB viewer. I will open DB viewer. Here the DB viewer, which comprising of some few more databases. I will close this. Not upgrade is not needed now. So this is a DB viewer IDE. So it's a it connected with Postgres database. Fine. Here there is a canvas. Here I am creating a database. So create database, the name of the database. I will create a database named as social media. I will create a database which will be named as create database name social media. I will click on this orange color icon, which will create a database. So click. Now the social media database was created. Now the social media database was created, but in the left hand side canvas, which won't display. In the left hand side canvas, which won't display. Stop. 1 second.